What's up, YouTube? Today, welcome to Dave KJ channel. Today, I will be reviewing The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf. We follow our boy Vesemir. This is The Witcher before Geralt, and we follow his adventure, his story from the beginning to the end. Now, Vesemir is a pretty good Witcher warrior, but his upbringing, from what I've seen in this film, looked tough. It looked extremely tough to be a Witcher. Even from the trials that they did in the forest, and they had all those kind of monsters running at them, and then they were all taken down. All of them were taken down except him. It was just crazy, But he followed the man called Deglin, who was with him, and Deglin gave him a couple coins. Deglin led him into becoming a Witcher. I thought that the animation was great. It went from 2D to 3D, sometimes 3D to 2D, but I thought the animation was fantastic. The colors were great, the graphic was excellent. I thought the fighting scenes were animated extremely well. The relationship here also between Vesemir and Illyana. From youth, they were really close, but then they split up. Illyana went her own way. Vesemir followed the path of the Witcher, who he was brought to with Delgan, I believe. So Deglan, I believe. So Deglan was the man who took Vesemir under his wing, and I believe that. I wish that they could have stayed together, but obviously that would have been good for the story. So it's just Deglan taking on the Witcher story, and then we've got Illyana here taking on a different kind. And they showed a bit of it of how Illyana's childhood was perfect. She was enjoying it. We could hear the voices of it, and they showed the violent, sad bringing up of Vesemir the Witcher, and you could definitely tell that which one was worse. Vesemir's one was much worse, but he was grown into the Witcher. But they do meet again, and Illyana has gotten older. She's now a lady Zerbst, and now we've got Vesemir, who is kind of old. Doesn't look old because the Witcher's age completely different. But I believe that is there's a very good perspective of who the Witcher is. It was good for them to tell us this. But then we have a war going out between Vesemir and Tetra, which was greatly done. Greatly done. Tetra is a human. She could summon all these monsters from the forest, and she brought them against the Witcher Castle, where Vesemir fought against her with Deglan and all other witches as well. And I thought that part at the end was fantastic. We see in the end, we see these little kids that were with Illyana, Lady Zerbst, during the war underneath the castle, and she tells them to escape. And we have a little funny bald-headed kid who we may not know. Of course, you guys know since you've watched the film, but they escape and they end up meeting Vesemir at the end, and he gives them the choice whether they want to be witches or not. And then Vesemir says his name, which is Geralt, and it made sense because now Vesemir was the man who trained Geralt. And it's just a great story. It's just a great, because we know who Geralt is. We've played the Witcher games with him. We've watched the series. Another series is coming out soon, so we know exactly who he is. We know exactly where it's gonna go. We know exactly the story of Geralt. So it's just like, it's a perfect setting, perfect conclusion to the film. And I thought the film was great. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it, and I hope they're making another Witcher animated film. I'll be looking forward to it. But until then, if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe.